Says we started. No data, and it looks like it's back. Double checking, waiting for some video feed. There we go. Okay, well, it says we're back now. Yeah, I do apologize for that, everybody. I don't know what happened. I wasn't even tracking that it disconnected like that. I thought, honestly, everybody just stopped chatting. I was like, all right, cool, that's whatever. I mean, I'm playing video games. I don't care. And nope, looks like I'm just derm. So I do apologize for that. I'm sure that was probably really annoying for somebody. Like, what happened to the stream? I just went away. Like, no, I disconnected and didn't even realize it. That's what happened. I suck. Yeah, my bad, guys. My bad. But we should be good to go now. Let me double check everything. I'm looking pretty solid. Yep. Okay, it says we're live. We're back on it. Yep. There we go. I don't know what happened. I do apologize for those technical difficulties, man. We're back here. We are back live. We are back in it. We're getting back to the video games, right? That's kind of the most important part. Didn't miss much, I'm sure. We've been doing the same thing for the past, like, hour anyway. Whoopsie. Feel kind of bad. That's the first time that's ever really happened to me. I've never had, like, a disconnect and not had a... I guess a heads up that it disconnected, because typically it will tell me. It'll tell me that, like, hey, you're no longer connected, or you're not streaming, or something like that. I need to start figuring out. I don't know. Whenever I get to the house, I'm gonna be setting up my whole station to where I can have a dedicated screen to kind of give me that feedback, you know, to show me what's going on and show me how well we are or not streaming and whatever. I'm just not sure what happened with that. That was kind of silly. I wonder how long I was streaming to myself. That's the real question I want to know. All right, yeah, this is, yeah, I think this is exactly how I want it to go. This next part is going to be difficult for me to kind of establish the route, but I think I have like a general idea what I'm going to be doing here. And it's mostly going to be a lot of me just kind of fucking sending it out, man, seeing what's going on with it, you know? Yeah, there we go. We got the auto message saying we're live again. So I'm assuming the stream is back up, and I'm sure a lot of people bounced out, and I do apologize for that if you came back in or you're watching back on the VODs and whatnot. I do apologize for that disconnect. I'm not really sure what was going on with that. Honestly, I just wasn't tracking it. I don't know how long I was not tracking that disconnect, but back. I 100% was just playing by myself. Super funny, man. Can't get mad about it. Nothing I can do. Yeah, made it over the first big hump. This is the spot where it's going to start to get a little complicated. Actually, no, we're going to leave that. We're going to take this off, though. Oop, there we go. That makes more sense. Using a pick to push rocks instead of our fists. Or other rocks. Oh, cloud coverage coming through. Coriander shaders mod, man. Fucking beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to actually build the path from this location and go all the way down, and then we're going to come back here and try to figure out how we're going to do the whole connection building process. Just because I really don't know exactly how we're going to run it, but what we'll probably do is an elevated bridge in that direction, I think. I don't know. I feel like it's probably the best plan. Let me go ahead and take a quick little break, which I know if you're just checking back on the VOD or just tuned into the stream, I do apologize, but we were actually streaming earlier and then just got disconnected and I didn't even know it, man. I'm not sure. But I'm going to take a quick little break. I'm going to go reload on the drink and then we'll come back through and start getting these rocks laid out, man. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I'll be back in about 5 minutes, man. I hope to see you guys all here whenever I get here. All right, we are back. You guys are listening to some Surf Ninja 3. This current track is House of Mango. Very interesting name titling. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. Not that it's bad, I guess. It's just a little different. But I gotta make sure that this chat is up. Oh, I know what we can do. We can put little fun little faces. Whee! Send it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what's going on with a lot of this shit, man. The YouTube, the chats, the messages, stuff that wants to come through sometimes and not other times. I don't ever know what to do with about that kind of stuff. It's just a little weird. I do need to post up in the Discord because I know that a couple of my typical viewers are probably like, oh, okay, what the fuck? And of course, we do have a Discord up if you're ever interested in that. All you need to do is just let me know, man. We'll get the link posted up. That's not a problem at all. I just, I don't have a community one. I decided not to do a community one just because it's a lot easier to manage like this, you know? I don't have to worry about random peeps coming through and whatnot. But yeah, I think we're good. I think we're all the way back up now. I don't think we have anything else to worry about. But let me go get the stuff, man. We'll start getting the shit ready and we'll start getting these path blocks laid out to this spot. And then it'll be the next leg of this project, which is connecting everything, man. And, gotta tell you, I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I think I'll do like a stairway bridge up to that hill. And then it'll be like a flat bridge, which will go, I don't know, maybe straight across. Look at all these little fishies. Yeah, actually, that's probably a good plan, right? Because if we get up to that hill right there, just picked up something. I don't know what it was. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, because we can get up here, we can like carve through this little spot, and we make it come right here, and then we can start coming across in this direction. I thought you were done for the day. Yeah, no, I'm so sorry, dude. I didn't know I was disconnected. I legit was playing by myself for like 30 minutes. Thought I was still streaming the whole time. I am truly sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I will always let you guys know whenever I'm done. I won't just disconnect like that. I promise you that. It's funny too because I was like, oh, Christina's not back. I'm pretty sure she doesn't know that we didn't just leave. Well, you know, we were vibing pretty hard. We're doing pretty good right now. We got a lot of good action on the stream too. Been fun. We're getting a lot of stuff built up, which is obviously even more important. The path is making it, dude. Path is getting there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know. I was like, you know what? Let me post it up in Discord because I'm sure specifically you, and then probably Quital too, because Quital was in here with us chatting it up, and he posted a message up in Discord. I was like, why are you talking to me on Discord, bro? We're right here on the stream. What's going on? And he didn't respond. I was like, you know what? Let me check and make sure I'm not disconnected. Sure enough, I was disconnected. I was like, okay, that's cool, internet. Just fuck me, I guess. And of course, we were bullshitting with a bunch of them. We actually had some Twitch people hanging out with us too today. Which, you know, our track record. Yeah, classic Choco move. I know, dude. My bad. Fucking funny. Sorry, everybody. It's cool though, man. We're back now. That's all that matters. Alright, that's a bunch of granite stone. Okay, we are gonna have a lot... Bro, serious? We have a lot of material to get this started, and that's very awesome. Very excited about that. We're gonna use all these rocks, all this dirt. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, we are in a good position right now. Why would I pick you up and take you... No, that would suck. Let's do this instead. Yep, sick. Don't care about ferns. Ferns, get out of my face. I said get out of my face. Blah. Yeah. Throwing up ferns. Man, it's, damn. It's already nighttime again. See, that's another big reason I don't really care for the winter, man. Like, day-night cycle is just intense. I mean, it's realistic, obviously, but, you know. That doesn't mean I have to like it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was a silly thing. It's probably the silliest thing that's happened to me. And it's always been a fear of mine, too. Like, it's fear of mine to have bad quality video output, and it's a fear of mine to have heavy temporal storm is approaching. Secondary fear. Fuck me. I'm in the middle of building stuff, man. But yeah, I like being disconnected and not even knowing it. Fuck, dude. I was hoping to always avoid that situation. Yeah, finally. I mean, dude, I don't know how long I would have played otherwise. in the future, I don't mean to put this on you, but in the future, if I just suddenly go off without saying goodnight, that means I definitely fucked up. If you can ping me on Discord, I would greatly appreciate that. Or anybody out there that's listening, dude. If you don't see me or hear me say, I'm out, then I did not mean to go out. My B. Alright, I need to mark this spot because I keep trying to figure out... let me do this real quick. Let me just put another little pink dot right here. End is what I'm going to call it. Oh, that's... My hands were not in the right location. There we go. Okay, so what I'm thinking... Nope, no emergencies, dude. Just the wife's packing up. She'll let me know if she needs something. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this path that's going along right about here. And I think I'm going to start with a bridge up that's going to come around the side of the mountain top. And then I'll probably go through a few more mountains and it might just come back around this way. So it'll be like a slight curve through the mountains. I'm going to try to minimize this through the mountains as much as possible, though. I really don't... I don't want to deal with that, you know? I don't want to keep sending it through it. Just because I don't want to... I don't want to spend more time trying to... Because I still have to do basically this whole section right here of inside the cave. And that's going to take a little bit. Which is cool. It's not a big deal, you know, but... Yeah, we got a lot going on. Okay. Best thing we can do is just keep pushing and keep getting it done. It's nice and dark outside, which, you know, I know everybody loves. And it's super cool because a fucking heavy storm is coming, I guess, for some reason. I guess the game decided that getting disconnected wasn't bad enough. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. 100%, bro. 100%. Just gonna ride the wave, man. We're pretty good at that. Oh, your box, what's going on, man? How are you? With the otter, I didn't even know that that was an option. Good job. Took a little wrong turn somewhere here. There we go. That's what I meant to do. All right, yeah. So this is where the path is up to as of now. So, can I... That changes into the full block, which is good. I'm doing good. Fantasizing about 12 different mods for this game. Oh, dude, that's like the hard part, right? Like, which mod do you go with? I feel that, brother. I feel that, man. That is so hard, dude. I actually, I've kind of decided to stop adding mods in at this point, just because I don't want to like overwhelm myself, and then also I don't want to get into a position where I have a mod that, you know, like the developer for that mod decides he's done doing it or she's done doing it or whatever, and next thing you know, it goes like a year without getting touched, because what if I start relying on that mod and then the game updates to something actually cool, i.e. the 1.22 update, you know, it's actually going to be good. It's going to add fishing into the game. Are you serious? Like, I've been looking for a mod just to do the fishing part. You serious? But like, if we get to a position where all of a sudden I can't update anymore, it's like, ah, oh, bro, you know? Piecemeal to my collection, but I've been thinking about making my own, highest priority being to add otters. I would send in otters. I would fucking send it for otters, dude. That's a great call. Otters are hilarious. And you know what? It's actually not a bad deal either, because they're having the whole like rapids, rivers update and stuff like that. Right now would be the time to do it. Like, real talk, or wait, I guess wait for it to fully come out and then go back through to add on otters. And then if you really wanted to, you could even do the whole like otters pet thing, the pet AI mod or whatever that gives it that tech to it. Yeah, we're going to wait to update our server till the updated mods are stable. Yeah, it's going to be a while, but I'm going to do the same thing. If you make friends with them, they'll follow and squeak at you for food. Bro, keep me posted. That's all I can say is keep me fucking posted, because that sounds great. I would start over for otters. Yeah, I mean, you know, like, there is a call for otters in this game that nobody knew they needed until it was available. You know what I'm saying? Like, otters is that's not a bad deal. Okay, no, we're not going to be able to do we're going to have to do the full block ones. I wouldn't start over for otters, but I would do a lot to make sure I could put them in the game. I will say that, without a doubt. What's up, man? Yeah, you good? I'm good. Yeah, ask Marissa. This is definitely gonna be difficult. I'm not really sure easiest way to do some of this, you know? I haven't quite figured it all out yet. This shouldn't be a destructive introduction. I would have to familiarize with the setup and spawn parameters. Sea otters should only spawn in lakes, etc. Right. No, I feel you. Yeah, I feel like you could do a lot with that, dude. Like, that would be a really fun, like, extra little animal to add into the game. Easily, I think, as far as the integration goes. Not programming-wise, like, that's going to be brutal, but I got faith in you, brother. Yeah, the river, yeah. Waiting for the rivers section to be implemented is probably going to be a power move on that, just because you could really take advantage of that in, like, the best way, right? Kawusu? What is that? Is that a word I don't know? Fuck, I forgot to do the stairs. Oh, it's on top, right. Has to be the same rock. Got it. Japanese name for the local variety? Bet. That makes sense. Actually, it's funny. We went to a we went to a lot of aquarium. We love aquariums, me and my wife. We went to an aquarium in Japan that had like a bunch of sea otters and stuff and a bunch of otters, and they just happened to be cleaning the tank that day, or the enclosure. I don't want to say tank. It's probably not the right word for that. They were cleaning it up, and the dude was in there, and he had like these really tall rubber boots on, specifically so he wouldn't get smoked by these otters, which was hilarious because the whole time he's like in there with his, you know, with the little garden hose just cleaning out, and that otter was fucking that dude up, dude, to some other level. Oh my god, bro. Me and my wife were fucking losing it, man. It was pretty funny, I gotta tell you. Should visit the local zoo sometime and take a video. Oh, you can call it research too. You can give yourself that accreditation for that, you know? Like, oh, I really have to go to the zoo for research for my next project. Like, nobody's gonna tell you you're wrong at that point, you know? So this is what I envisioned whenever I decided to do something like this, right? Like this path block coming up like this. I think this is exactly how I was hoping this was going to turn out, and that's a good thing, you know? I'm very excited about this part of the project. I'm glad we decided to do all the dig out first, kind of get it out of the way. I will say though, this is definitely complicated. Like I knew it wasn't going to be easy or anything, but I also didn't really know how I was going to get it laid out. Okay, we need to eat, obviously. And then I'm gonna have to... My inventory is gonna have to be a mess. That sounded super close. That's fun. Oops, that's actually not what I meant to do. Pick that back up. You know, it's a little bit of that height variation adds that texture to it, and I really do enjoy it. I think it looks really good like that, as opposed to just having it flat single level the whole time. I just got to be careful that we don't it doesn't get overdone in some spots, right? Because that would probably not be the best thing. Okay, guy. Fucking rude. Low rift activity. It is the morning. We should not see a lot of bad guys unless they're coming out of the caves, which does make sense. Look at those guys. What are you gonna do about it? Nope. Nope. Oh shit, the storm. I forgot about the storm. All right, I guess we're digging a hole real quick. We are 100% not playing in a storm right now, man. I'll tell you that right now. Especially a heavy storm? Hell no. No, sir. Not today. Nope. You're done. You're dead. I'm done playing. Whoop. There we go. Alright, we're gonna eat some food. It is currently unstable in this region, but you know, what you gonna do? Yeah, unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to, we're just gonna have to wait out the storm, guys, so it's gonna be a little boring for the next couple of minutes. I do apologize. My stream I ended in the middle of a storm and died twice after forgetting I logged off right when the warning previous. Oh no, dude, that's brutal, man. Ugh. That happened to us, it was a while ago, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I definitely, like, got caught in a death loop from a storm, logged off, like, came on the next day off stream, and then, like, just got riggedy wrecked because I was like, oh shit, it's a storm, I'll wait it out. And then after the storm was done, I was like, all right, cool, I'm good. So I dug back out of my little hidey hole and just got absolutely shredded by the guys that were hanging out up there, man. That was not a fun experience. Oh my god. Ugh, that's the worst. We got caught in a lucky situation a couple weeks ago when we were working on the garden where there was a little storm. We just dug down, said fuck it, put a dirt block over the top of us. The storm went through, it was done, and then as soon as it was done, we decided that we were gonna dig right back up. Hearing that there was dudes around us, I thought about it. I said, probably not a great decision to dig straight up. There's probably dudes up there. And I said, nah, it's probably like one or two. It's fine. Open up the roof. Like 5 drifters pour in. Now, luckily, they were all like the tier 0 and 1 drifters, so it wasn't that big of a deal, you know? We were able to dig right back out pretty easy. And not actually, you know, we didn't die or anything like that. We just got a little overwhelmed. But it was a situation, though. You know what I'm saying? I was like, uh-oh, this is gonna be good. Luckily, we did not get wrecked in any way, so that's a good thing. Yeah, I feel that. I mean, shit, that's all we're gonna be doing is just sitting here chilling and wait for the storm to pass. Listening to the vibes, man. Unfortunately, I know that's not extremely entertaining for everybody, and I do apologize, but we are unfortunately not in a position to be taking on no heavy storm, dude. Fencing even inside the house. There's some of my buildings where I try to make sure I have like an escape room in, but for most of them, or I guess a panic room is probably more the better verbiage for that. But for most of them, though, I kind of just like it'll be fine. My cellar is like perfectly sized, where the only guys that really spawn is like just big enough for like 1 to 2 guys to spawn in there every storm, like total, and so it's not that bad of a deal, you know. Which is cool because I put tunnels connecting different cellar rooms together. So it makes it where like I can kind of just go in between. It's like a 3 long tunnel too. It's not like deep or anything like that. So my cellar is kind of like the perfect place to hang out during storms because I can fight a few if I want, if they even spawn in, and then I have like a little escape panic safe room in between the cellar spaces where I can be safe if I'm getting overwhelmed or something like that, you know? I'll definitely be building a couple of those into the castle whenever we get that set up. I'll just be building like little panic rooms every couple of spaces, you know? Giga size riff. Yeah. They, that's a really good way to describe that. Man, that music's super chill, bro. Finally getting something decent. Some of this music's been kind of very not factual. Yeah, panic rooms, bro. Panic rooms for real. That's exactly what they are. I mean, let's be real. Because Chaco likes to panic. I do all that a lot. Yeah, it fits the vibe a little bit better too, right? Like the classical music I was playing while we were digging out the pathway, that was kind of odd, not gonna lie. Wasn't bad, just different. We did have that one theatrical track that was coming through. That was a little weird. One of their mods I thought was dynamic music. I'll have to research the one you're using. I want to make glitchy breakcore EDM for temporal storms based off of Metropolis. Interesting. 1927. Yeah, I don't think I've never heard of that. I did look into one music mod, and I had to double check. I was kind of sketched out. I wanted to make sure it was, wasn't going to have any kind of copyright issues, and it worked well, but the music was chiller. Like it was like a even twice as mellow as a vibe as the OG soundtrack for this game, and I gotta tell you, it just didn't fit. It didn't fit for me. Like, it wasn't bad. I really did. All the music was good. It was good quality music too, but it just it wasn't it, man. Got a rescore in 2010 that already aligns with what I'm after, but I would have to make my stuff from scratch. Oh, do it, brother. Send it. That's a whole skill to get into, right? It's funny because I have the base level knowledge to potentially do that, but I do not have the time or the musical sense either. I am not the guy, brother. I am not it, man. I can't hear pitch like that. Like, I can't. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not good at that part. Like, EDM's easy to get into, in my opinion, as far as like conceptually, comparably. Like, it's easy to get into. Making it good, obviously, still going to take skill, but it's definitely easier than if you were to try to do something electronic or acoustically and then try to get that mixed and matched in. That takes a little bit more steps to get into, you know what I'm saying? Plus, you need like more of a human skill effort into it. Not easy, man. This music's intense for this fucking storm, though, I gotta tell you. I'm feeling it. Ugh. Start off making a human sound and then it glitches out and becomes a song. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that later. Should post it up on the Discord so I don't forget. Drakengard 3. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of that. I don't know what's playing right now. I gotta check that out. Let me fucking boop boop. End of Valor by Density and Time. Cinematic style music. Interesting. Yeah, YouTube's got some oh, that's a lot of cinematic music. I don't want to listen. I don't know if I want to listen to that much cinematic music. It's kind of weird. I don't know. We'll keep it playing for a little bit for now. It's just a little different, I guess. Nothing wrong with it. It's not like we got anything important going on right now. We're just waiting for the storm to pass. Do you have an @ in the VS Discord? Let me, I do. It's Chocolate Star Me. Let me get you here. Fucking Chocolate Star Me. That's my Discord handle, which you're more than welcome to hit up. I gotta open up Discord. Let me post up my Discord link. Pretend like I'm semi-professional at this, I guess. You know what? This cinematic music isn't bad. It's not like super good, but it's also like, yeah, it's not a bad deal, I think. All right, let me make sure. Yep, there we go. So that's there. That is the Chaco Getting Good Discord. You guys are all welcome to come in. Of course, it is not a community Discord. It is a private server, which just means that it's not searchable. You have to get invited in, which that link is for right there. Feel free to come on in if you'd like. It's not professional, man. It's not like a big fancy Discord, you know. I kind of just manage it on my own whenever I have time to do it. You know what I'm saying? course, because I clicked off of it, the next song will stop playing. All right, Storm, I'm gonna need you to pick it up a little bit. I wish there was a timer for it. I mean, I think there actually is. I think I could put a command in to see the timer on it. And there's probably plenty of UI mods to add a little, like, how long until the storm passes. But they typically also tell you when the next storm is. And I've seen that before, and I don't think I would enjoy that. I don't think I would enjoy knowing when the next storm is. It's kind of fun that it's a semi-surprise, you know? Like, don't get me wrong, I like that it actually tells you the storm is about to happen, because I do not want to get caught out during a heavy storm unprepared. Like, that would suck. I am curious though, like, would being out in the middle of a lake be better than being like buried? Because do they spawn in water, or do they spawn on surface level, like at the sea floor, if you will? I haven't really been around water yet during a storm, so I don't actually know how that works. There we go. The storm is waning, man. That's what I like to see. You know what? I think this X skills mod that we have in here is extremely well balanced, because it is not easy to get XP for anything, and I love that. It means it can like last a long time, you know? Because I mean, obviously, as soon as I put it in there, I was like, I want to grind skills. I want XP. But I'm kind of glad it's like a slower process, because it really extends the life of the mod, and then it doesn't make it OP, because a lot of the buffs are pretty powerful. They're pretty powerful buffs, you know what I'm saying? Oh, dude, my feet tattoo are finally stopping being mad itchy, and I'm so happy about that. I've done being in water a couple times. It works. Sometimes their pathing glitches out. I think the shivers can swim, maybe. Path making is not consistent. Ah, okay. So, like, I feel like if you get caught, and if you're, like, in a big ocean trip or something, and all of a sudden you get caught in a storm, it's probably not that big of a deal. I saw an elk T-pose, and then I just swerve away and maybe Godspeed right down. Yep. Feel that. All right. I feel like we're probably safe to go ahead and book it. Yeah, we're good. Sick. For the most part, Rust the Shrink's Abyss, Shivers don't seem able to attack you on a raft. Ooh. Didn't even think about that. Just being on the raft itself. Eating bamboo shoots while watching Dave from the steam-powered giraffe do circles in the skybox. That's an extremely awesome and accurate description of what's going on in there. I love that. Can't put those on top, right? No, I cannot. I feel like that's a missed opportunity for show, but what you gonna do, right? Yo, this music though. Not even mad about it. Cinematic music might be like the epic choice for video games. Kinda didn't think about that, to be honest with you. Did I do that wrong? Looks like it. Aw, come on, buddy. There we go. It is like an epic background. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, there we go. I like what we got going on. Man, I need more hotbar space. It really is, dude. That's super fun. I truly enjoy that. Might have to look into that cinematic genre more specifically. The one slab is bugging me because it doesn't have the 1/4 inch wide upper lip. Oh shit, which one? Because yeah, that shit bugs me too. Make sure. Yeah, cause it'll bug me. That's like the whole reason I put this is a mod that I have in. It's specifically the Better Pass mod. Right side when you're looking up. This one? This one looks right. Maybe it's because there's this missing. Oh, it's all. Oh, okay, cool. So it fixed itself base. It does look better now. Yeah, like, it bugs me to no end with the original vanilla path block, so I found a mod that, I mean, you can see what's going on here. We got a lot of customization with it, so it's a little bit easier and uniform, which is way better, in my opinion. It also allows me to do a little bit of texture and height variation, which is good. It makes it a little bit, like, nicer to build with, you know? Yeah, boy. We are on to stuff. What's up, buddy? No, I have not set any toiletries aside. Did you pack them all? That's all I need is my toothbrush. I have my medicine aside already. I just need a toothbrush. Did you pack all my toothbrush?
No, there's a...
I thought, that's fine. That's all I need is a toothbrush. Yeah. Yeah, just put a toothbrush, put it on my backpack. Love you. Oh no. I know, right? Whoopsie. It annoys me that you cannot chisel the stone pass, but it's probably because it would introduce entity. Yeah, 100%. I actually thought about that. Bro, you serious? You're gonna come along my path and shoot me? Not today, you're not. Nerd. Go ahead and give me your loots. Nothing. Useless. But you see what I'm saying with the texture variation? It definitely adds visual complexity to it, and I like that. They're protesting the construction of your highway. I know, right, dude? What? That's really funny, actually. That's a funny thing to say. Boop, boop, boop. Too bad for them, fucking nerds. We got shit to build, bro. Yo, this music is not bad. It's definitely different. But it's not bad. We need to go recuperate some what do you call it? Sanity, though. So we're gonna head on back, which is cool. I need to probably do a little bit of shifting around with my stuff in my inventory. It's just, unfortunately, this whole section of the path is super unstable. You actually don't see my stability dropping that much because of my X skills. I actually have where my shit does not drop as much. Yeah, temporal stability. I forget my words, man. You'll have to excuse me. I'm a silly little goobers. Damn, it's already almost sundown again. Shit. Oh, I forgot to grab a bed. I suck. Yeah, there's that little section right there. What passes through? Back where my chest starts should be good though. Should be good. Yeah, see right here, it's starting to come back up. Yeah, buddy. There we go. Yeah, it's a super unstable area. There we go. So right here, it's pretty good though. All right, what do we got that we don't need? Some of this shit, some of that shit. 5 more minutes, you'll see Dave and start tweaking. Yeah, no, I'm good, dog. I am good. I do not need Dave in my life, you know? Okay. We got plenty of most things. We got plenty of rocks, that's for sure. We got plenty of rocks to work with in here. What we don't have a lot of is the low dirt, but I do have some more right here. I think that'll give us, that should get us pretty far. I think we're pretty good right now with what we have. Oh, you know what I want to try? So, okay. Yo, Chaco's a noob over here. I didn't know you could use your gear to increase your stability, and I don't really know how to do it, but I'm very curious on how that works. I don't actually know how it gets done. Can be used with a knife to restore temporal stability with some pain involved. Yeah, pain's cool. Pain's not a big deal. Oh, you know what? That's probably what we do right here. Oh, whoa. Visual weirdness. Yeah, the stability jumped up. Okay. It only costs 2 HP. That's not a bad deal. I can live with that. Cool. And I don't have a bed. Why don't I have a bed? I need to go back. We're gonna go grab a bed real quick. That way we can keep trying to sleep through the night times, because it's getting pretty old pretty quick that it's super dark out here, you know? Oh shit. As the violin swells. Why is this game getting just randomly more epic thanks to this background music, bro? That's so fun. I'm just gonna keep a playlist on my phone for now on of just classic, like, cinematic music, I guess it's called, and just have it do its thing every now and then for no reason. Like, just make my life into a fucking random movie. Yeah, make that mad dash, you know what I'm saying? It makes it feel like that, for real. That's really funny. Okay, let me, how's my inventory looking? Super fucked up. Classic. Like, I'm not kidding when I say that. Like, having background music in real life is sometimes pretty funny. Like, I listen to, like, a lot of, you know, like, metal music or whatever. And whenever I'm in, like, these random situations in my life that's very traditionally calm or something like that, and I just got, like, this, like, slam beat going down with like a hexy pedal and a sick ass riff, I'm just like, yeah, bro, the dentist is badass. Oh, yes, he does. I need to get another beer actually right now. I'll do it in a minute. I'll get back to where I need to go though. We got our bed on us. I'm starting to feel like our background music needs to stay this cinematic music that it is right now, because this is pretty epic. I didn't know that I needed this in my life, but now I do. And this music is available for everybody too, in case you guys were not tracking. We're just listening to the studio library from YouTube. So if you go to your YouTube account on a browser and then click your little icon on the top right and then switch over to creator mode, I think it is, you'll have a new set of menu items on the left side of your screen, and one of those will be YouTube Studio, and Studio has an audio library. The audio library is music that you can download this shit if you wanted to for free. It's not an issue. Some of it is copyrighted, some of it is not, some of it just needs attributions, some of it does not. I typically play non-attribution required, random music, and just kind of set it to send. Sometimes it's good, sometimes, as we have found out in the past, it is not good at all. But right now, the cinematic music has been pretty chill. I also find a lot of music off of Bandcamp, bandcamp.com. It's where I find a lot of my good music, and you can find a lot of good music that is royalty free in essence. So I do recommend that if anybody's interested out there. You know, this is not a secret. I don't know why people try to gatekeep some of that information, but it's out there, brother. You know what I'm saying? If you want it, you can have it. You just gotta ask the right question, right? There's other platforms too that you can go to that requires you to like subscribe or pay for it or stuff like that. And you know, this being a money-free channel on both Twitch and YouTube right now, I'm not spending money on this hobby. I do this for fun. You know, I like playing games, and I'm gonna play games with you guys. If we start to make money off of it one day, then yeah, I'll look into that. That way we can just kind of vary up the music background so it's not the same every time. But yeah, that's where we're at right now with it. I bought an album from Nobunoko for my Steam intros. They operate the same parameters. They just ask for credit. Just found it last week. Love their stuff. Yeah, like that's good. I have found a couple in that same realm that it's you know, like, hey, just attribution is all they need. I'm cool with that. Like, there's nothing wrong with that in my opinion. I found a couple too, a couple of electronic music albums that are like, hey, just, you know, attribution. Some of them are like, we don't even give a fuck, just send it. And that's why actually my intro music I typically use for most of my videos always that. I'm gonna take a quick like 2-minute break, guys, real quick. I just need to reload and, you know, do a little head call. I'll be right back, and I hope to see you guys all here whenever I get here, man. Dun, dun, dun. What? This is Defying Gravity by Density and Time, bro. This is it. This is my new genre. I didn't know I needed this in my life, but yeah, this is happening. Like, I'm all about it, bro. What? Like, who knew you needed to have some kind of crazy, dramatic, cinematic music for an everyday background? Because I wish I would have known about this before, because it's good. I'm all about it. All right, what are we doing right here? We're just gonna put those down. We'll put probably some more slabby boys down. Yep, liking this, liking this. Yep. Ooh, that's gonna bug me though. We need to put full blocks here. Actually, we could keep these here and then put the, instead of the stair blocks, we'll just use more of these guys. Yeah, like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's an easy walk up. Oh man, we are feeling what the fuck? Bro, I want you to think about what you just did. You literally just signed your own death warrant. You know that, right? Fucking banished to the Shadow Realm. My dude did not stand a chance, dog. No fucking way. Yeah, no, sorry. I was gonna say, feeling it, man. You know, I'm feeling very in the zone right now. I'm loving this. Come on, guys. Four you little turds. All right, we good? You guys done? Done fucking around? Silly little fucks. Nope, that cannot go there. Dude, stop it. You're a bad little monkey. Bro. No. Where you at? Mm-hmm. God damn, I love beer. You can tell Cecil to hurry the fuck up. You need to come join the party. I got hammered at some point in time during this last week, and I was watching on this streamer dude over on Twitch. And I say this in like, I need you guys to understand, I do not do good with movie names, actor names. I don't know why, I just have a problem remembering these things. For me, it's always been like, if I don't talk to you every day, how am I possibly going to know your name? You know what I'm saying? What the hell is happening? But anyway, this streamer, in my opinion, and my wife's, because I had her verify that I wasn't just being crazy, but this dude sounds and looks like fucking Flynn from Tron, and I'm not even playing around, bro. It's hilarious, and the dude is fun. Like, you know, he's playing Vintage Story, he's chilling, he's bullshitting, you know, and dude, it's cracking me up. I truly enjoy watching this guy play. I'm gonna get his name later. I'm gonna drop it in the Discord. But dude, I love it, dude. Watching this guy play is so fun. Bro. Oh, that's why. There's literally a rift right next to me. Okay. Come here. No. It's fine. Come here. Missed like 5 swings, but that's fine. We're gonna ignore that part. I'm just gonna keep on moving. Where'd that rift go? Spare torch for the rift? Yeah, right. They get nothing. I do like whenever they have cool loot drops in them, though. Which, thanks to the super fun mod that I have, that happens. Oh my god, dude. Guys are being super lame. Oh look, that guy dropped a temp gear. Sick. Can't be mad about that, I guess, right? Alright, that's a lot of snow, dude. See, this is what we're trying to avoid. We're trying to get away from all this shit. Okay, I don't need to fill in that. I'm just trying to see how I want to elevate this next step. How do I do slabs, side by sides? Got it. Let's try to use the rest of this. Nice. Okay. Nope. Yeah, I think that'll work. Actually, you know, I like building paths because it really doesn't take a lot of like processing power, like in the dome. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're just putting down blocks, making sure there's no gappies. Pretty easy to do, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little annoying sometimes, but it's pretty easy. Until I do some stupid shit like that. God damn it. I spent the last 6 minutes in a paint messing around with the concept art for some high temporal storm entities. What? You obviously have to share it on the Discord, bro. I am such a nerd for fan art. I actually on the main Discord for Vintage Story, I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably on the fan art and screen art section more than probably any other thread. I don't know what it is. I still haven't figured out. Like, I know a lot about myself. I'm pretty good about self-reflection, but I don't know why I like a lot of the things I do. And I feel like fan art is one of those things I don't quite get why I like it so much. I just know that I do. You know what I'm saying? Some kind of eye entity that may or may not do damage. Maybe it's just reduces stability. Oh, that is a good concept. Like an entity that doesn't just damage you, but also has like some kind of negative aspect to it. That's interesting. Right, yeah, no, I'm sure. I don't have those artistic capabilities to do something on that level, so power to you, brother. No. Yeah, that's a little better. How do we get this one in the right way? And then I guess we can just go ahead and move that rock. The music stop? Nah, bro. We need more of this epic ass music. Where you at? What happened? There it is. What a start. This is the last cinematic song in this album particularly, and afterwards it's going to jump into children's music, which I don't really know what that means. We'll have to figure that out together. Hopefully it's decent. We'll see. We'll see what happens, right? Yeah, I'm just I'm not an artistic guy, man. I have legitimately tried. I have tried to see if I could doodle and draw and paint and do art, like even like digital artwork, and it's not it for man. The Chaco is just not that guy, you know? I did try. I did everything I could. Just not happening. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. I do love the arts, though. I love anything that takes human effort. Base of proprietary disgust. Sorry. Oh, I was saying something. I was telling a story earlier. I forgot. My bad. I get super sidetracked. But, no, so I've been watching that Flynn guy. He's not Flynn. That's not his name. It's like Snow Strider or something like that. But, I've been watching him play a lot. And, like I said, I was getting, like, mad hammered this week. And it was super fun. But I was like, damn, I get a little chatty when I'm fucking been drinking. That's kind of funny. I didn't realize it about myself until recently. Peppa the Pig soundtrack. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. You know, right now, honestly, we're on such a roll with sending it, and sometimes it's working out that I'm willing to just let it play out. You know, it could be good. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know what children's music genre is. Ordering sample of Johnny Walker Blue. Friends started talking about it. I don't do liquor, but I've used to drink a lot of Red Label, Crown. Crown used to be my thing, bro. Ugh. No mas, no mas. But, you know, it was fun when it lasted. I'm bad with peer pressure, though. Like, I know I'm a whole ass adult, but I still know what's going on with my body, dude. Like when somebody's like, hey, you want a shot? I'm like, nah, I'm good. And they're like, cool, but do you want a shot? I'm like, well, since you asked twice, I guess I can. That's a fucking children, bro. Grown ass children, dude. Every time. Yeah, right? I mean, you think you're being a big mature adult and stuff and like trying to be responsible, and then somebody's like, yeah, but it's cold. Like, all right, what? You got me. Come on, man. Why aren't you connecting? Dude. What is happening? Okay, I guess that's just not gonna work out. Is that what's happening? Fine. How about this? Fucking eat that, brother. Alright, this is the start of the... I think Cecil should be home soon. Aw, shit! Time to bring 50 beers! Alright, so we're starting into the music genre of children's music, as YouTube describes it. So if it's vibing, let me know. If it's not, let me know. You know what I'm saying? We'll skip over back to straight cinematic if we need to. I wouldn't even be mad about that. I'm not gonna lie. I was vibing with that cinematic music. It's kind of different, you know? He already knows. Hell yeah. That's fun, dude. This gives me a very big Banjo-Kazooie vibe right now, which is really fun for me. I fucking love Banjo-Kazooie, dude. Alright, time to make some more. And I actually forgot the ingredients for that. Just straight on top. Got it. Okay. Is there a idea of kids music is PS2 platform OSTs? I'm fine with that. Yeah. 100%. Agreed on that. I actually didn't know what to expect. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was just hoping that it wasn't, well, weird, to be honest with you. That's what I expected. That's the sound. Okay, we're gonna have to hold on a second, y'all. I need to do something about that. Yeah, children's is not it. You know what? We're gonna go straight to cinematic, man. Let's we're gonna switch out the genre. Go to cinematic only. Attribution not required. And we're gonna fucking check it out, man. Yeah, that did not last long, did it? I don't know that this is going to be any better because, I mean, we have already discovered that not every cinematic track is a banger, but, you know, like having a cinematic backdrop to your life is pretty fun. So we are figuring out that aspect. And I'm not even, like, I feel like we're going to have to... I'm about to go on a really long drive, too, so I feel like I'm going to have to download some cinematic music on my phone and just have, like, a cinematic backdrop while we're driving. That would be, damn, that's an idea. You know what? I think this music would be pretty decent for a video stuff, too, which I honestly didn't think about until just now. Yeah. Oh, fuck. I need to record something, dude. I haven't recorded anything in the past, like, hour. I was going to suggest the Spyro OST, but that's apparently strictly regulated. God love Activision for requiring Insomniac. Oh, dude, I know, man. It's honestly, like, my goal is just, you know, I know you're kind of new to the channel here, Boardwalks, but, like, my thing is not to turn this into some kind of level of profession or anything like that. I just truly enjoy playing games, and I think it's way funner to do it with peeps. and you know, that's kind of like the whole reason for the YouTube situation. But I am definitely concerned with any level of things that will ruin this channel, i.e. copyright strikes. So playing music has always been a very sensitive topic, because, you know, like playing the same soundtrack for 450 hours, which is basically what's been going on so far, gets old, to say the least. So I want to play my music, but I know that even though I own it, I can't just play it. So what the fuck is going on with this, man? So unfortunately, you know, that's just the world. Oh, that's right. You have to do, I forgot. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, the point is, I'm just very, very sketched out about potentially losing the channel rights to at some point because of some copyright strikes, because I was playing, you know, Tool in the background or something like that, whatever. And so that basically means we have to play whatever we can get our hands on that isn't an issue, which is mostly boo-boo music. I'm gonna say that lightheartedly because I don't truly believe that. I mean, in fact, we've listened to some bangers recently, right? All right, we need some more dirt. What's up, bud? Getting some video games in? As you should. Making some food? What you making me? What? Ramen? I thought you said macaroni. I was like, when the fuck did we get macaroni? When the fuck did we get ice cream? Our nerd is home with the beer. Boy, 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 boy. Hell yeah. The guy, MacLeod, made all the royalty-free stuff, doesn't think music is an art form. What? Music is an expressive art form. Extremely expressive. That's a weird thing to say. Like, I want to make this clear too. I don't think that all music should be free. I don't think anything should be free in a free market. But at the same time, I feel like if I paid for an album, I should be allowed to play it for whomever and wherever I shall choose. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, that's just not how it works. You don't own anything that you purchase, and that's where my problem, I guess, lies, you know? Dynamic threat music while you were researching the mods. I don't know if you played the Rain World. So I have played a little bit of Rain World. Didn't vibe with that game very well, to be honest with you. But like I said, I tried one music mod specifically that did add a pretty decent music engine that was dynamic, but the music itself was just not for me. So I think it's a possibility to have a better version of it somewhere in the world with better soundtracks. Where and how, I'm not the guy to answer that question, man. I don't have the ear for music like that. I just have my preferences, you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Sorry, I don't know if I was dragging on a little bit with that. This music's cool. It's perfect. We're in the desert too. It's got that deserty vibe, that Arabian accent to it, you know? That's fun. Too bad it's winter. Winter in the desert is dumb. The ideal bare bones dynamic mod that you can insert playlist. Oh, yes, there is something like that. There's a the problem is, I think, with that type of mod, because in fact, there's a mod that allows you to play your own music as the playlist, as the soundtrack for the game, right? Fact, I did see that. The problem I think that you're going to run into using a mod like that is the engine that it's using isn't going to know the album's or the track specifics mood, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to know that it's time to play some intense score. It's not going to know that it's time to play, you know, a battle theme. You know what I'm saying? Like, does that make sense? But like, I mean, yeah, I absolutely would love to use that mod, but because me personally, because I'm streaming, which, you know, if you're streaming too, like, you might run into the same issue where I can't just play my music on YouTube and Twitch because, you know, somebody's going to copyright strike it, and then you're going to be dunsied after that. So it's kind of like, where do you decide, is this worth it and this not? Which, you know, if you're a smaller channel like mine, like my own channel, there's a great chance I could never get a copyright strike forever, because you know, all of like, you know, 10 people are on at max, like, dude, nobody's gonna know. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, where do you draw that risk assessment to be like, yeah, okay, it's cool, it's worth it. I'm gonna make a soundtrack for Temper Storm, but I don't know the timing is consistent, so it'd be loops that could be layered and dissociated depending if it's leaving or phasing in. That would be fun. That would be a good idea. I think that'd be a fun way to add your flavor into it. You know what I'm saying? How to do that though? That's the question, isn't it? What the fuck? Dude, these guys come out of the fucking sky, man. Airdropping fucking entities on me. Get out of here. These guys are glass cannons though, luckily. Luckily. I mean, they're intense glass cannons though. They are from the Rustbound Magic mod. They are an entity that adds in the specific type of drops that you need in order to, don't know why. Oh, I can use that. It's fine. They add in like a bunch of drops that you need in order to make more magic crystal elemental things and whatnot. They're fun, but dude, they fuck me up, man. Because they always come out of nowhere. They just airdrop in. You're like, all right, cool. I guess we're fighting for our lives over here. And I mean, you can see the amount of damage they do. It's like they ignore armor with their hits or something. That's the vibe I get from that anyway. Yeah, this is starting to work out nicely, man. I'm liking it. I'm liking it so far. You playing some pokes? Yeah, girl. What you doing? Working on the Pokédex? You're almost done, right? Last time we checked up on that, you were almost done? Well, don't forget, like I said, I mean, you know, you can console to console that shit and finish up whatever you need. Hell yeah. That'd be fun too, because you know, you can start a whole new, story, you know, if you wanted to. Just delete my save file and shit. Send it. Not gonna hurt my feelings. Yeah, I have all my good stuff in Pokemon Home, so I'm sorry. I still pay for that, so it's not a big deal for me. Yeah. All right. Let's see. How are we gonna do this? I think it's just stairs, probably. Yeah. Damn, it's so cloudy you can't even see wherever that meteor's coming down at. I love when I do that. It's so fun. Oops. That doesn't need to go there. I think we can drop slabs down right there. Aw, seriously? Yeah, we're running low. Running low. Running Rob low. I'm hilarious. Diesel's on a roof all day? Ew. Hey, at least you said it wasn't that warm though, right? I don't do heights, bro. I try not to do heights. That shit sucks. Alright, brother. We will catch you later, man. We'll be here for a while, for sure. Having a good old streamy day. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I kind of forget about the cold part. That sucks, dude. Sorry to hear that. Really am. It's funny because up north there's a really big market for marine mechanics, you know, like marine technicians, dudes who work on boats and shit. And I feel like that sucks because it's gonna be cold, and working with boats, you get wet. Like, no matter which way you want to slice it, you're gonna get, like, you have to have water running just to have a boat turned on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like fucking, just to even test an engine out, like, say you change the oil, you're gonna run it afterwards, right? And, yeah, there's no way to do that without getting wet. And in the cold, it's just 100 times worse in every aspect. That was the only thing I was not having a good time on during this last winter, man. Whenever I was still working, that shit was not cool. Alright, well, we need dirt. That is official. And you know what? I think I have a bunch back at the garden area, so I'm going to have to go all the way back over there. We'll grab some of that. Kind of re-up. Which is not a bad deal. We still have plenty of rocks, so that's good. I'm glad we stockpile on those. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. We do such a good job with collecting resources in bulk whenever we decide it's time to collect them. Because we know that we're going to eventually have to use them all. And every time we do, it turns out to be a really beneficial thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's a pretty good way to play. It's paying off, I guess. My strategy is paying off. Well, Cecil, brother, I hope you're good and home and getting warm, man. Grab yourself some of that beer and come enjoy Chaco's dumbass for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And Boris. Boris is here. Look at his antlers getting all big. You're such a big little boy, Boris. I'm proud of you. Come on, man. Why don't you run with me for a little bit? Get some exercise. You've been hanging out all winter so far. It is year 7, too, man. It's January 3rd, year 7. We are making some progress. Gotta love that. And we found a whole new type of music to listen to while we're playing this game, which is hilarious. Shit, just got intense. Alright, low dirt. Where are we at? What do we have? There we go. Take that. Yeah, buddy. Looking for dirt. Seeing if I have any dirt laying around. I know that I definitely have some back at the farm. I just really don't want to have to go all the way back to the farm. We're gonna have to go back to the farm. Damn. Look at this simple little wooden bench I made. It's not extravagant, it's not super decorated, it's simple. But I think it does work. I think I could do a lot to it to make it better. But like this shape works well for like a little bench. You know what I'm saying? I like that. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick little break while we reload here. I'll leave this intense ass music on. I'll be back here in about 2 minutes, man. I hope to see you guys all here whenever I get here. hope you guys are enjoying Defied by the Grey Room / Density in Time, some kind of collaboration. That's just startup of a new album that we got going on. This is a cinematic, angry mood music, very unique in its aspect. I don't know, man. I truly feel like cinematic music might be the call. I gotta tell you, we're having a fun time listening to it, especially as a backdrop on the back of this game right now. Like, what? I didn't see it coming. I didn't know that it was gonna be good like that. You know what I'm saying? Wow, we have a lot of people in right now. Just want to say welcome in, everybody. How are you doing? You're watching some Chaco getting good, dude. We're working on the path right now. We're connecting up the latest big project that we have got going on, which is the bee garden, which the snow is stopping us from leaving right now. Fuck, that sucks. I was hoping that little overhang was going to be good enough to stop that from happening, but I didn't want to add anymore. Doesn't matter. Anyway, yep, I hope everybody's doing super good right now. I know I am. I'm having a great time. We're listening to some new background music from the YouTube audio library, checking it out. Sometimes it's a hit and miss. Today, so far, has been pretty much on a hit. I gotta tell you, been pretty excited about that. It's kind of caught me off guard. But yeah, we do stream. We do have the YouTube video series that we have going on the channel. You know, don't forget to like, subscribe to all the fun stuff. You know, I always appreciate it. If not, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. If I'm just your background noise for now while you playing games and eating food and watching TV, send it, brother. That's cool. You're not going to hurt my feelings one bit. I do always appreciate what's up? Hey, how's it going? I'm lurking in the back. You know, if you can, if you will, I do appreciate it, man. If not, it's not going to hurt my feelings, dude. You're good right where you're at. This path has been super fun to connect to, and we're almost done with the actual connection process. After we get all of the path blocks laid out, the game plan is to push in on a bridge, I guess is the best way to describe it. I'm not really sure. I don't know what to call it. We're going to be doing something that's going to allow us to connect where we're at up into the mountain path section of it. And the mountain path section is elevated. You can kind of see it here. This is kind of where we're stopping, and this is where the other end. So this is the end point of our original path, and this is the end point of our new section of the path. And it's about a it's about a 40 block difference of height, really. Well, actually, it's only about 10 block difference of height between this point, that's 133, and 148. Is that right? Yeah, I think so. So that's not that huge of an elevation difference, but cutting through these mountains, you can kind of see the dark side of these mountains, right? Like the light was coming from the north side. The mountain path has been very difficult to design a well structured path through. We have made it work for the most part, and we have designed a lot of it and done a lot of decisioning to make it look really good. I haven't done this section of it yet, though, so we still have to do that part. And then we have to find a way to connect this to here without it being too disruptive. And there's a couple of ways we've thought about doing this. We're either going to be doing a straight up and down, or we're going to... I don't really know, man. There's a lot of options. We haven't quite figured that spot out yet. Brother's texting me memes right now. I love that. If you're on the Discord, man, send me the memes, brother. Send me the memes. I'm all about it. It's what I fucking do. It makes me happy every time, man. My brother's fucking great, dude. That guy cracks me up. He's doing me a favor. We're about to move next week, so everybody tracking in. If you're first time in the stream, first off, hell yeah. You know what I'm fucking saying? It's about that time. For everybody else that's coming in, you know, I do appreciate the company while I play the game. But we need to make more of this first off. Boop, boop, boop. That's there. That's there. That should be good. Yes, there we go. Cool. Anyway. Aw, dead hedgehog. Get out of here, bro. Fuck hedgehogs, man. Yeah, if you guys don't know, if you add in the little mod that allows hedgehogs to come in the game, they eat skeps, much like raccoons. Poor little Chaco did not know that, and lost a lot of my seed skeps for this big project that I've been working on for a while now, and that was annoying, to say the least, but detrimental to say the worst. It took me forever to go back and get some more. We did do it. We were able to figure it out and manage, you know what I'm saying, but it's at the same time you're just like, come on, like, really? Okay, I guess that's not gonna work right there. That's fine. Whatever. We did our best. This will work. We can make it work. We need more slabby boys. Not a problem. We got plenty of rock for that. How are we gonna do this part? I'm not really sure. We've been doing very organic on this, and what I mean by that is we're just kind of sending it and seeing what works. Some of it's working, some of it's not, and we're kind of figuring it out at the same time, you know. So yeah. No, that's not what we wanted to do. We wanted to do a side-by-side situation. How do we get it to do that? I don't know. Nope. Okay. So what if I throw in the regular stairs when we do this? There we go. Yeah, that's what we're looking for right there. Also, as well, we do stream every Saturday, noon to 5 Eastern. That time will be changing literally this next weekend, unfortunately, if this is your first time tuning in. We are making a big move physically in real life. We are moving literally across the country. We will be back the following weekend. Unfortunately, we're going to have to ruin our perfect streak of streaming and putting out a video every week for the past 46 weeks, I do believe. 46 episode is what came out this weekend. Do encourage you guys to go check it out. It's a pretty fun little episode. Catch you up to speed on what we're doing with the garden area. Unfortunately, we are moving. We graduated our college that we've been doing for the past some years now. And it's time to move on with our life, man. Time to get a new job and time to do all the fun stuff. Got a new house. It's all built up. It's all ready to go. It's all established. My brother's actually over there right now, putting his feet all over my couch, which is super fun. Sending me pictures of that, which is hilarious. And yeah, dude, we're going to get right back into the gaming as soon as we get the internet set up and whatnot. So it might be a week or two before we get reestablished, unfortunately, which I truly do not like that we're going to miss a week. It's kind of breaking my heart a little bit, but what are you going to do, you know? Yeah, I feel you. I do. It's fair. I get it. But, you know, I'm a high score chaser, bro. And, like, if my high score gets broken because of some bullshit... you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, my brother real. He's real as fuck. He keeps it in, you know what I'm saying? He just texted me and says that the service around the area sucks too, so I need to get internet set up faster than I thought. Well, that's fun. I mean, we will get it set up. We will. I actually not familiar with a lot of the providers in that area, so we haven't quite figured out who's going to be the one to go through. We will. We'll figure it out. It's not going to be that big of a deal. Do this, do that. Yep. Then we're going to have to take it back down. I'll get the shovel back out. I will get on it. I do plan on focusing that Monday, I do believe, is the game plan. No, motherfucker. Doop, doop. And then for you, it'll be doop, doop. Yeah, there we go, there we go. That's good. Yeah, Monday's gonna be the day I focus on internet stuff, so we're gonna figure that out for the new house. Hopefully that works out. I'm hoping we find something easy and something I don't have to struggle to figure out, you know what I'm saying? Alright, okay. Path is working out so far. What's going on right here? Did I just skip this whole spot? I need literally one more inventory spot. Just one. If we could do something about that, that would just be fantastic. Fantastic. Boris, you're covered. I literally can't even see your eyes, dude. It's what the fuck? I don't know what to do about this. Boris is covered in so much snow that I don't know where his eyes are anymore. See if I can, there we go. That's, that's something that's really fun, I think, in this game, is that they make sure they add in a snow variant texture platform. And I don't know if that's actually vanilla or if it's my texture pack right now, but I love it. I love that they take the time to do that. The only thing that does suck for is when you're looking for flowers in the winter, because flowers will also have a winter variant form. And what I mean by that is they turn white. They have like a white hue on them, which is super awesome whenever you're looking for hundreds of flowers and specific types of flowers, and it's winter and snow just everywhere. Like, oh man, last winter, we basically spent the whole time hunting flowers for our garden, which we did find enough, but everything you see right here that's covered in snow, these are all flowers. And we had to go get these flowers, pick them from somewhere, and bring them back. And, man, that took forever. We couldn't see what we were doing. We had to run back and forth. Oh my god, man. That was a whole situation, but we did figure it out. We eventually got enough, and it's starting to look a lot better. The garden is turning out great. It's been a fun project. Now we're kind of connecting the path up between the garden and our existing path blocks. And you know what? It's turning out to be a really good project, man. It's been fun, for sure. But also it's very... No, man, it's making this world feel alive on a whole nother level I wasn't ready for. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's good. Like, I feel like if you don't build path blocks in your world, it's something I would encourage you to attempt doing, to kind of make it feel just a little bit more fleshed out, you know? Like, it does a lot, dude. It does a lot that you don't even realize until you get into a position where you're like, oh, I need to walk in between two spots because I built them in two different locations. Well, guess what? That's a whole adventure now, and you can do it quickly too, because the path blocks do speed you up, which is pretty clutch. I do love it. Which is also beneficial wherever it snows, because the snow slows you down, which, yeah, not as cool. I gotta tell you, I'm not a big fan of that part, but you know, what are you gonna do, right? We're about, I don't know, maybe, take a look at the map here. We are halfway done, roughly, maybe like a third way done with laying out the path blocks. So we have a little bit more path blocks to go, and then we can finally work on this connection point. This is honestly the biggest part of this project that I'm going to be having to figure out very organically, and I'm just not quite sure what we're going to be doing yet. I just know that it's going to be relatively epic, to be honest with you. It's going to be a big build, like, without a doubt. So how are we going to do it? I don't really know. We'll just have to kind of figure it out like we have been. All right, we got to get back on it, though. We got to get back on it. We're making some progress, and I love that. I did manage to record a little bit. I'm actually remembering to do that today. I'm being a good little YouTube boy. You know, I try. I do try. I just suck sometimes. Dude, what is this music, man? You know, I'm telling you, this has got Dune written all over it. I'm feeling it, though, man. I'm feeling it. That is for sure. Drink neighbor just went home. We got inspired. Only said yes because I didn't think she was all. All right, hell yeah, brother. That's what I'm talking about. Spread the joy, dude. Spread the joy. Yeah, my wife is in that same neighborhood right now. All right, squirrel, how you doing? Woo! Yeah, I told you how to do it, right? You do it like white people do it. Woo! Yo, what is with this? This shit is intense, dog. I'm loving it. Okay. What? What? Oh, fuck. What is that one? Frost? Did it say Frost Entity? Oh, that's a new one. Oh, I didn't have my sword in my hand. I was like, dude, he took like 5 hits. That's crazy. Come here, you little nerd. Get fucking wrecked, yo. Got him. We got him, boys. Did he drop any special crystals because he's a frost boy? He might have. I don't know. No, I don't think he did. Yeah, I don't think I've taken on a frost boy yet. That's fun. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. No, come on. There we go. Of course we're out. I can't get over the whole cinematic music thing right now. This is fun on another level that I wasn't ready for. It's pretty cool. Need some more of those boys. Yes. There we go. Oh, come on, bro. You know that's not what I meant to do. This game sometimes loves to just push my buttons, man. No, that's the wrong one. My B. This is a mod for the path blocks, BT dubs. If you're tuning into this and you're like, why does his path blocks look different than mine? This is, I have a special mod that literally just allows you to have better path blocks, which I'm pretty sure is actually what it's called directly. Because the path blocks in this game suck butt cheeks, in my opinion. And we are officially out of low dirt, and that sucks a lot. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop off a lot of our extra storage right here in our little chest area, and we're gonna grab Boris, and we are going to run all the way back up to the farm where I know we have like literally crates full of low dirt, and we'll probably just grab a whole crate, ride Boris back here, and then keep on with the keeping on. You know what I'm saying? Which is good because I think we're out of. Are we out of pies? No. I think we actually have a couple of more set aside inside of our chest base. Or the little chest monster. Yeah, buddy. There they are. Alright, let's there we go. Drop all this poop off. Bam, 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 bam. Love that auto sort key. That is super clutch. I gotta tell you. You get in there, you're good for 5 more days. We're fine. I'm not worried about that. Let's grab you. Dude, the snow just came out of fucking nowhere, man. It's so lame. I'm just not a fan of the snow, man. I never have been. I don't think I ever will be. Okay, we don't have anything left that we need should drop off. I don't think so. We got plenty of rocks still, right? Yeah, we have a pretty decent amount, and I think we have a bunch back at the garden too. So let's go grab Boris. We're gonna grab Boris. We're gonna head back, and we will hopefully find a couple more spots for some of this low fertility dirt. Ooh, next song, Race Car, Cinematic. Mood is angry by the gray room and density and time. Interesting. Dude, I'm telling you, this is like a whole new discovery for us. We had no idea that this was gonna be such a big thing. But cinematic music on the backdrop of Vintage Story is fucking epic. It's awesome, bro. I'm loving this. It's so fun. Yeah, right? Like, I genuinely like it too, and I have no idea why. I feel like it's, I don't know, it's doing something different, you know? There we go, we hit the path blocks, now we're getting a lot of more speedy boy, a little speedy boost. Look at Boris still just, poor Boris is just frozen, dude. Come on, buddy, we gotta go. This is a good little trial run for a path too. Yeah, there's little sharp corners in here. I was trying to avoid that, but unfortunately, with a lot of the way this area is set up, we have to kind of dig through the mountains. But aesthetically, it's working for me, you know? So even if physically the path is a little, like, kind of too narrow in some points, aesthetically, it's working for me, so I'm okay with that. Like, I like the design, I like the path that we're going on. This is the part that we're gonna eventually have to also add into this, where, I don't know, man, we can have the path kind of, like, I'm thinking on some level, it's gonna be some kind of sky bridge, you know? I'm not quite sure yet. I don't know if I want to have it be into the terrain or if I want to have it like a floating sky, like a sky bridge. Well, you know, like something with like really tall legs and whatnot, and something on that level. I don't know, man. Not quite sure. I'm hoping I kind of have an epiphany before we get to the location. That way I can kind of be like, all right, cool, this is what we're going to be doing. But honestly, I think we're just going to kind of get into the position and then just send it. Just because I don't know how else to do it. I just don't. I can't think of anything in particular that I'd like to build. And that's kind of how I typically do it. I kind of like, oh, I'd really like to see this in this game. But unfortunately, I don't know. I don't do a lot of bridge work. So, especially in elevated, because it is a huge elevation change in this bridge as well. So that means it's probably going to be kind of slanted out. So probably using a lot of half slabs for that, you know, which is cool. Not a big deal. Apparently we're going to the bar tonight because we got coops. That's fun. Coupons for the bars, bro. You gotta love this world that we live in sometimes. Get out of here, goats. Yeah, see, even the goats have their, like, winterized version of skin coat. It's really weird. I mean, in a good way. It's just, I don't know, different. I mean, it makes sense. Obviously, you live outside in the snow all day, you're gonna get snowed in, and your fur's gonna get covered in snow. It makes 100% sense. That doesn't make it silly. Which I feel like it is. Christina, what's Cecil making for dinner, man? Because I feel like it's going to be awesome. It sounds like if he's working all day, he's probably either one of two options, right? One, he's burnt out and he said, fuck it, you're eating ramen. Like, oh, mom's on her... No, never mind, let me not make that joke on the YouTube. Or he's still super motivated because he did a lot of good work today, and so now he's going to make something amazing. Like, which option are we going to? Because I know exactly what that feeling is, and I run through it all the time. You know what joke I was gonna make. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't say that on the internet, I think. You know, teenager tonight, I made chicken and dumplings last night, so leftovers. Leftovers, hell yeah. Fucking, yeah, you know exactly what joke I was gonna make. You felt it, dude. Yes. Oh, hot dogs for dinner. I love it, dude. I love that you're on the vibe too. That's great. You're right. Fair point. All right, yeah, we're looking for dirt. I think we have dirt upstairs. Okay, where do we have it though? We have, yeah, okay, so pretty sure both of these crates are filled. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fill up with all the dirt we can in our inventory, and then I'm gonna pick up one of these crates and take it with us in hand. That's a pretty good amount. Nice, okay. That's a lot of dirt. That's looking pretty good. I actually don't even think we're gonna need this much. That's a super fun sound. Yeah, I'm pretty confident with this amount that we have. So let me just pick up this one crate. We'll go back out to Boris. We'll get on him and we'll just start running. Oh, fuck. I hate that you can't open doors when you're carrying something. That's dumb. Come on, Boris. We gotta go back. Oh, you shedded all your snow, bro. That's fun. Oh, tobacco. There you are. I forgot where I put it. I forgot I didn't have any in. Let's correct that mistake immediately. Whoopsie. Ran into a tree. You know, it's fun because I feel like this music, it like adds a lot to it, but I also feel like there's a point where it's probably going to get oversaturated. And I don't know if it's hit that point yet, so, you know, please feel free to send that feedback through, but right now I feel like it's still vibing pretty hard. It's pretty epic, I gotta tell you. I didn't know I needed more epic music, dude, in my life, but goddamn, do I ever. Still vibing? Alright, bet. That's cool. I kind of want to tell you a really funny story. Actually, you know what? I know more than anybody else, Christina. You would appreciate this story. I was hanging out at my... I love telling this story. This is going to be my new favorite story to tell over this next year. I can already see it happening, man. Hanging out at my buddy's house. You know, he's got a tattoo shop that he has in the house. You know, so I got like a bunch of tattoos from there recently. But so my boy has a new client come in. Young guy, early 20s, really early 20s. Brings his fucking girl in too, his old lady. My man is getting a forearm piece, you know, pretty basic, pretty easy, you know, like a cyber sigillism cross thing going on or whatever, I don't know. And as soon as he gets started, bro, lays down, and my dude does fast work. Very fast work in like the most beneficial way you could think of, right? Soft hands, fucking quick, you barely feel it. He's super good. This kid starts feeling a little off. As sometimes you do during a tattoo, you know, it's a lot of pain that your body's gonna go through, right? Sometimes your body goes into shock. It's just the easiest way to explain that, medically speaking. And it makes it even worse because whenever you start to feel a lot of pain, like you, a human being, whenever your body goes through a pain spike, it takes a lot of energy, right? Because that's a lot of sensory input and sensory output that your body has to do, which is a lot of electronics that your body has, okay? That takes energy. That energy comes from what you know as your blood sugar, all right? So if all of a sudden you deplete all of your blood sugar without refueling, you become faint. Your body goes into an emergency situation, and that's what we call going into shock, right? So you start sweating and shivering because you're cold, because you're sweating too much, blah, blah, blah. There's a bunch of medical stuff into that. So anyway, this kid starts feeling a little faint. He stands up. He's like, oh, hold on, I gotta stop. He stands up. And as soon as he stood up, I knew it was done. He stood up, and my boy doing the tattoo looked at him. He's like, you good? And he goes, no. I look up at his face, dude, and he is flush. He has lost all blood in his face. He is sweating profusely. He is just done, dude. He is absolutely trashed, and he doesn't know what's going on. And I'm like, yo, dog. All right, I lost my path here a little bit. I don't know what's going to happen. I was like, yo, you need to sit back down. And he was like, oh, yeah. And he goes to sit back down. And then, of course, you know, the artist, he's like, you good? And he's like, no. And he's like, do you need a trash can? He's like, yes, I do. So we give him the trash can. Guy immediately pukes. Blah, fucking just all in the trash can. He's the first guy that's ever puked at the shop. You know, the shop's been open for, I don't know, a couple months now, 6 months or so. So he's the first one to puke at the shop. We're like, dude, did you eat? Did you drink, water? He's like, no, I haven't eaten today. I haven't drank any water. No fucking shit, bro. No fucking shit, bro. So obviously now we have a whole, we have a wall of shame up there at that shop. I say we, it's his shop, right? But There's a wall of shame at that shop. He has started a whole new wall on that shop of the wall of puke. He took a picture of him with the trash can and everything. Dude, I'm telling you guys, man, this is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in like, you hear stories of dudes who don't, you know, hydrate before a tattoo, but that was bad. It was hysterical, man. I was like, come on, dude, like, you're gonna go get a tattoo, you gotta be hydrated, you need to drink water beforehand, you gotta eat something, your body is gonna react natchy, and if you don't feed it the right fuel, it's gonna fucking crash, dude. Oh man, it was, yeah, 100%, bro. It was super funny, dude. It was a great time. He stuck it through. He did finish up the tattoo. He, you know, after a little bit, he chilled out. I gotta tell you, one of the funniest parts of the whole situation is afterwards we were kind of, you know, just shitting on him a little bit. And he was like, yeah, I knew something was wrong whenever I lost my hearing. I was like, you did what? Yo, you lost your hearing? Like, yeah, bro, you went into super shock. Like, you gotta say something, man. Like, you're getting a tattoo, you don't feel comfortable, you should say that. Don't think you're gonna be some big, tough, cool guy by, like, sticking out through the pain. Just say, hey, I don't feel good. Because your artist will know, like, okay, cool, we need to take a little break. That's not a big deal, man. Like, no artist is ever gonna get mad because you need to take a break. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's totally normal. It's totally okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Whenever you don't say anything and you pass out or puke, yeah, dude, you're about to get shit on for like a minute. It's immediately we were fucking clowning this guy, bro. It was so fucking, and his girlfriend the whole time was there, just like, I told you to fucking eat. Just to make it worse. Oh man, it was a great Friday. Great way to spend the Friday. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, I gotta I'm laughing too much, man. I'll wipe my face off. Yeah, that was a good way to spend Friday. That was fun. It's probably my new favorite story, I gotta tell you. I got a lot of good stories of people doing silly things, but that's probably my new top one right now. It was pretty funny, man. It was good shit. He was a good sport about it too, you know. He didn't, you know, get all butthurt or whatever. He was just like, yeah, I did that. Like, yeah, dude, we know. Torch holders, and I haven't made one yet. Oh shit, you're getting too lost in. You got sucked into the story, huh? That's cool. Not mad about that. Get sucked into the story, dude. I gotta tell you, there's another aspect to this story that makes it funnier for me. The whole time, so there's two artists that work at this shop, and if they don't have appointments, which I was supposed to be one, but I had to puss out because my feet are fucked up, because it's just too much, man. I can't keep getting these tattoos right now. I'm supposed to be moving my shit. Anyway, long story short, so the whole time this throw up situation is going on, my dude, the second artist, he's tattooing his own shin at the time. He's doing like this really big eagle piece or whatever. Which, side note, any fucking tattoo artist has probably tattooed themselves and they know this, but it's fucking metal to throw a tattoo on yourself, dude. And if you don't think so, you don't know what's going on, dude. I'm telling you right now, like, it's fucking metal to throw a tattoo on yourself. And this he's tattooing his shin this whole time. I look over at him while this guy's fucking puking in a trash can to make sure, like, hey, dude, you're not like a sympathetic puker or anything, right? And I look over at him, and this dude is just like, doesn't even look up, doesn't blink. He's just fucking still sitting there tattooing his shin, bro, just fucking sending it. And I'm like, this guy's fucking metal as fuck, bro. Doesn't even give a fuck. It's fucking awesome. It was pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. You trying to get the cat to go use the toilet again? I mean, I'm not mad. It's pretty cool. Is it getting worse, you feel like? I mean, he seems fine. Okay, that's obviously not what I meant to do. Moving on to the softer cinematic music right now. It's cool. Somebody else do the math, man. Do the slab path blocks take more rocks? Or stones, I guess. Whatever. Can't tell. It seems like it does. Just not quite sure. Oh, it's water. I was like, dude, I heard something over here. I was like, hell nah. Well, we keep getting bombarded by these fucking sentry drone thing, man. They just come out of nowhere. Yeah, slab versus hole. Torch holders are done. Nice. Good job. Way to pay attention enough to remember to do your thing. The good news is we're on the quickest part of the leg of the path because all we have to do is just, it's relatively straight. There's not a lot more like pathway that we need to like angle or anything like that. It's just going to be a quick little plop, plop, plop. It takes double for the hole. Oh, okay. So the slabs are cheaper. Half for the slab. Well, shit, man. I guess we'll try to get the slabs more prominent then. I mean, that's what I imagined it was going to be like that, but it looked like it was weird because I thought like it's 64 dirt and it takes 2 stacks of 256 versus 64 dirt and 1 stack of 256, and I think they both give you 64. I don't know, man. That's why I was like, I can't do math, dude. Every time I try to do math online, it's embarrassing. So I try not to do it, you know? Like, I don't want the world to know that I'm super bad at math. I just, you know, something I have to accept myself. Bro, why would that be the first option? All right, where are we at? Where are we at? We feeling it? I feel like we're feeling it. Damn, it's already 5 o'clock. Holy shit, we've been fucking in it, man. That is the local time down here in the bottom right. If you were ever curious, it is there. Don't know why you'd want to know, but I keep it there to remind myself that I cannot play games all day. Well, actually, I physically can. I just shouldn't, I guess, is the real response to that. No one liked the recipe. It takes half the material for the slabs. Unfortunately, it takes the same amount of dirt. Oh. No one looked at the recipe. Yeah. Oh, okay. Got you. I had that on my game also. Yeah, it's I think it's important, dude, because I don't want to get like, as much as I love sitting down and playing this game all day, I think it's important to like, you know, be an adult sometimes. I guess. No, I don't like that. Well, that and we got coupons for the bar, so obviously that means we have to go to the bar today. Because, you know, it's literally our last day in town. Well, Sunday's gonna be our last day in town, I guess. Half the rocks, same amount of dirt. Bet. Tracking. Tracking all. Fuck you. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, right? I'm just like super in the zone right now. I really want to get this whole thing finished today, but you know. Aw, Slabby boys are out. We're running low on rocks. That's not cool. Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Aw, that's probably not what I meant to do, actually. It's fine, it's fine. We'll make it work. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, dude, like, real talk, what kind of bar sends you fucking coupons? Like, it's only ever the good ones. Like, they clearly need business and or want business. Like, send it. Nothing to see here. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna pretend like it didn't happen. The cool fucking kind, to be honest. Yeah, it's pretty badass. It's pretty good. It's a Sickies out here in Orlando, Florida. I think there's 2 of them. I think there are actually a couple of them countrywide. Do recommend if you have one available in your area. Sickies, S-I-C-K-I-E-S. They're pretty good. They're not bad. Like, some of the food is very meh, you know, but their beer is fucking phenomenal. They have a lot of choices. That's like their whole signature thing. It's 50 burgers and 50 brews. The fact that they have a huge variety. But their burgers are like, you know, like nothing to brag about, to be honest with you. Most of them are definitely some kind of pre-cooked, freeze-dried bullshit. But their beers are on point. Yeah, I give them credit for that. That's all that matters. Yeah, I know, right? They do have a lot. Scenery's not bad either. It's very classic chain beer restaurant place, but still not bad, I think. Damn, dude, we're about out of rocks. That's disappointing. Gotta tell you. I mean, we have plenty of them and plenty of opportunity to get more, but that's not the point. The point is, right now, I need more rocks, and I don't have them. I wish I could chisel these blocks. I do. I do have a bunch of slabs I can bust up. Which is funny, because I 100% just brought my rubble hammer back to the farm for no fucking reason. I guess there is a reason. It's because I suck. That's why I did it. Why else would I have done that? Okay, we are officially out. Let's see what we got. Anything? No more rocks. We do have plenty of dirt still, and we have a whole crate of dirt. Of course you did. Yup. You gotta accept it at this point, you know? Like, this is what Chaco's gonna do. Of course, it's not my fault. It's obviously Boris's fault. If he would have more inventory space, I wouldn't have to worry about this. This is not my fault. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get back up to the little garden area. We're going to go figure out what kind of slabs and rubble hammers we have available to us, if any. We're going to go grab another drink. And then we're going to come back out here and keep on laying out this path, man. Because at minimum, I want this path done today. Ultimately, I would like to have the sky bridge done, but you know, I gotta be realistic, I guess. It just sucks because, like I said, for anybody that's out there that's new, I appreciate you coming through. We typically stream every Saturday, noon to 5 at minimum. That is what we'll be doing. Unfortunately, this Saturday will be the first time in 46 weeks that we will not be able to stream, and I am very, very upset about that. But we are moving cross country right now. So, you know, we got shit to do. That's going to keep us out of the stream and out of the episodes coming out too. We've been pretty good about keeping the episodes posted. It is what it is at this point, you know. I gotta just accept the fact that that's what's happening, you know. But yeah, so we'll probably be back not next Saturday, but the Saturday after that. Hopefully, worst case scenario, the one after that. I will keep the YouTube posted up. I'll make sure I'll do that, and the Discord as well, which I do have pinned up in the channel. You guys are all welcome to come in. It is not a professional Discord at all because I have no idea what I'm doing. We're just kind of fucking swinging around and seeing what happens. You know what I'm saying? But you guys are all welcome to come hang out, come listen in, come join in, and let me know how everything is going. I always appreciate feedback. I always do. And I obviously always appreciate any kind of like, subscribe, comments, whatever. That stuff really helps out the channel, which is fun, but not necessary. I mean, I'm just having a good time. All right, look at that. Yeah. We got plenty of rocks. You need to have a damn forge at the garden. Dude, you know, like a mini forge. Yeah, it's funny you say that. I literally just thought about that the other day. I was like, maybe I should find a way to like have an essential pack out, if you will. That's like just mini forge. Like I can make a mobile forge, right? Yeah. Anyway, let me take a quick little break, guys. I'll be back here in about 5 minutes, man. I hope to see you guys all here whenever I get here. Welcome back, everybody, man. I hope you guys are all doing good. I know I am. We got fresh drink. We got a fresh squirrel. She's doing good. She's the old wife, the old lady. She's taking a little snacky break and then finish packing up the rest of the house, man. We are moving this week. Coming up Monday, as a matter of fact. We got a pack out set up. We got a lot less stuff than I thought we did. We've been doing pretty good about keeping that nice and collected. All right, so we are collecting rocks so we can make some more path blocks, and it looks like I do not have a rubble hammer because I took it back to the farm lake because I am a little goofy goober. Are you serious? Yep, that's official. That's a thing. All right, so I guess we're taking a trip all the way back to the forge, or to the farm lake, and then we will grab our... Actually, you know what? We're just gonna go to the forge. We're just gonna go to the hammer mill. We're gonna make another rubble hammer and then come back because I'm not gonna go all the way up to the farm lake for that. Can't wait to hear the stories. I hope there's no stories to tell about this move. I gotta be honest with you. We have moved a lot over the past 15 years, and we've had some mostly moderate experiences. Nothing crazy, nothing like, you know, good and or bad. And I hope it stays that way. I'm not gonna lie to you. We you know, we've been getting lucky for the most part. I hope it continues staying that way. I will tell you though that the house that we are going to, I have already purchased. I already put down on the house. I have the deed and everything. You know, it's pretty exciting. That part's super cool. My brother's out there. He's cleaning up the house, making sure it's all set up. Very awkward situation. I don't want to say awkward actually, precarious situation. The previous owner of the house, he's a, you know, old retired guy. Not old. He's like 60 something. But he decided that, you know, his wife has passed, you know, his kids are grown, and he wants to just grab an RV and book it, take off, travel the country, all that fun stuff. And he was like, hey, do you want, or if you want, I can just leave all my household goods here, all my furniture, my everything. And you guys can kind of just throw away whatever you don't want. Of course, obviously not, you know, including trash or whatever. And me and my wife, of course, are like, yeah, dude, definitely leave all your furniture there and we'll just go through it ourselves. Like, that sounds way cooler. And so my brother goes over there. He's cleaning up everything, you know, just kind of dusting down everything with him and his wife. And the guy, in a not obviously disrespectful way, like, left everything, including food in the pantry. And it's like, kind of like, all right, I mean, you could have taken out the food at least, you know, like, I'm not going to be there for a couple more weeks because I bought the house before I graduated my college, which I just did last Friday, I believe. And so now that I've graduated, you know, we're getting the pack out done and we're moving, all that fun stuff. Starting a new job, decent pay, actually good pay. I'm not going to underplay that. Like, we're going to be comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're doing good for ourselves. It's pretty nice, man. I like it. We're in a good situation. Plus, that means we get to really spend more time because it's going to be a very strict, in the most liberal term of that, I guess, 9 to 5 job, if you will. Like, strict, like, designated hours, which is something I've never had. I've never had a concrete, you're only working from 8 to 6 or 8 to 5, whatever the hours are. Oh, we got a brand new hammer ready to go. Hell yeah. Shit. Let's break this shit up right here then. Fuck. Like, I've never had a job where the hours have been so steady, and I'm very, very excited about that part. That's kind of like the big thing for me. So the fact that we get to be in this position right now is very unique for us. It's very fun, and it's, yeah, man, I appreciate it. Gotta get it on your pillows, making it all yeah, like, my brother sent me pictures. He's, putting his feet all over my couch right now. It's super fun with his muddy-ass boots. Just being a little cock. As this class, you know, I do the same thing to him all the time, so it's fair. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, we're about to make a big move, about to make a big change in the world, in our personal world. It's gonna be fun, it's gonna be interesting, but most importantly, as far as the entertainment value goes for you all out there, what this is gonna mean is not next weekend, unfortunately. Next weekend is gonna be the first weekend that we miss out on a stream and video in the same weekend. Which, you know, is not ideal in my personal situation, but unfortunately has to happen. But what this does mean is that afterwards, after we get kind of settled and figure out what our schedule, our weekly schedule is going to look like, we're going to be able to have a lot more designated time to stream, play games, make videos. And I got to tell you, I am fucking pumped for that. It is going to be awesome. I cannot wait. It's going to be so exciting. I can have a dedicated schedule of like Wednesdays and Saturdays, Vintage Story, you know, Mondays and Sundays, it's going to be retro games, whatever it may be that we ended up, you know, figuring it out. And I am so pumped to have a schedule to play games because I've never had that capability. I've never been in that situation personally. And it's going to be sick, dude. It's going to be fun. The channel's definitely going to grow because of it, which means more people are going to come in and more people are going to have more fun with us, the group, you know, the little community that we're building here. And honestly, that's one of the biggest things that I've grown to realize is a fun thing about the streaming and playing video games on the internet and making the videos. Like, we build a community and people that like to hang out while we play games, which makes a lot of these games funner. More fun, I guess, is a proper way to say that, in my opinion. All right, that's almost all the slabs. Yep, there we go. That's definitely something I encourage people to try out. You know, if you're ever interested in something like that. Like, if you're ever thinking, oh, maybe I could do that too. Send it, dude. Literally, the worst case scenario is you don't have fun doing it and stop doing it. Like, it's not like you can't keep playing the game afterwards. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you have to stick to a schedule. It does make it much gooder. Being gooder is the goal. That is literally the whole point of the channel, is to get gooder, bro. We've been getting pretty good at video games, too. Me and my wife actually smashed out Two Crude Dudes last week. Yeah. Two Crude Dudes is a pretty classic arcade game if you guys have never played that one. This is a second... Is this Two Crude Dudes 2, right? Yeah, I don't really remember anyway. But, yeah, not a great arcade game. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know it has a lot of hype behind it. It's got a lot of nostalgia and a lot of, like, what's the word? It's like, up there as far as being historically a good game. I gotta tell you, I didn't think it was that good. I mean... Obviously, that's my personal opinion, you know. You can have a totally different one, and I respect that. But mine is obviously right, and yours is not. No big deal. But yeah, Two Crude Dudes. Not a great game, gotta tell you. Didn't have fun playing it. It's a big quarter eater, and quarter eater arcade games kind of piss me off. That's a really fun echo sound. And of course, you know, if this is your first time coming into the stream, man, I would always appreciate the like, the comments, the subscribes, all those fun things. And, you know, obviously we do also have the video series, the YouTube series. In case you're curious where we're at in this world and how we got here, please encourage you to go check that out. And, you know, it could be your groove, man. It may not be. That's cool, too. Send it. It's your life. Live it. It's fun. It's a fun sound. I actually took the time to make sure I included a recording of that from last episode. This episode, if you go watch episode 46, the one that just came out, there's a little section in there where I did it again, where I just recorded the sound of that. I'm gonna definitely make that into a short again because so many people loved that short. I was like, yeah, we're gonna have to do this again because it's a fun sound, and it's fun that you can just, oh, you know what? I just really want to listen to the sound of Vintage Story picking up rocks. I got you, dog. Don't even worry about it. I'm here for that, dude. Together, we will make it happen. Yeah, I forgot to put out the short this morning whenever I put out the episode. I typically like to put out a short right after I put out an episode as like a pretext trailer, if you will, to the episode. I just forgot. As simple as that. I'm still... I say new, but I've been doing this for like a year now, but it's not like I'm a, you know, big famous YouTuber or something like that. I just kind of do this on the side for fun. But yeah, you know, I still make little newbie mistakes, including forgetting to stick to the plan, which is pretty dumb. Nice jump, Boris. Boris is covered in white again, as he typically is. You know what? This path is 100% taking longer than I expected it to, but in a positive way. It's not that bad of a deal. I don't mind that it takes a while. It's definitely more curvy than I wanted it to be, but I knew it was going to be an issue going through the mountains, and I didn't want to terraform that much, so I think we did a pretty good job with balancing that. And it does look good so far, too. Like, it's very functional, you know? And we can always come and clean it up, too. It's not that big of a deal. What I'm hoping is that the dragon mounts don't have a necessity for a wide turn angle as much as Boris does. Or if it's just as much, it is what it is. Eventually, we do have the Draconis mod on, and we have not run into a dragon since we've added that mod, and I'm very, very curious how that's going to turn out, and I think it's going to be awesome, bro. We actually had we got lucky. We had the creator of that mod swing by one of our streams one time, kind of came and hang out for a little bit, and he talked me into it, bro. Like, there's no other choice to put about it. He talked us into adding that mod into our world, which we have now done, and I am very excited to run into that mod's situation, and we haven't seen one yet. And he said it was probably going to take like a few in-game years before we actually start running into it, which is cool with me. Not a big deal. I don't mind. I'm not trying to rush into anything. Yeah, I can't wait either, dude. It's going to be good. It's going to be fun. I mean, just fucking drag. I mean, just I will tell you that there's something. The horn, there's a bunch of the stuff that comes along with it that's pretty sick, but let me see, there is coal bits. No, not blasting powder, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something specific. Charcoal powder, which can make, there it is. These masks, dude. These masks are fucking sick. Like, that looks cool as shit. Are you serious? That's from the Draconis mod, right? I would absolutely love to make... What is that? Shiny Graveler? Oh, shit. The Alolan one? That's badass, dude. It's Wonder Trade one. Yeah, it's still cool. Yeah. That's cool. Wipe just got a lucky shiny trade. GG. Yeah, this Draconis mask though, we need this. We need this in our life, like, now. It's pretty dope, dude. The Draconis mod, excuse me, adds a lot of really cool stuff that I cannot wait to dive into. I'm very, very excited for that. And of course, right now, what we are doing is working on our path to connect the rest of our world's path to the big garden project that we've been working on recently, and it's a hell of a project, man. It's huge project that we've been doing now for a couple of weeks. It's turning out super fun and very efficient as far as its output, because its output is going to be honey, obviously, honeycombs. Beeswax, all that good stuff. It's definitely been a process. There's no two ways about that. And I've had a good time doing it, man. I've had a really fun time building a lot of this stuff organically. It's a bunch of new styles of building that I've never done before, which has been good for me, you know, experimenting, making a lot of this stuff organically and trying out new things and just kind of sending it in a lot of my pattern process and new palettes that I've never touched before have been implemented in this build, and that's been a really cool thing too, because I love doing that if I can. You know, anytime I get to use a palette that's brand new to me, it's gonna be a good time in my opinion. Keep using these bad boys. Pop. Yeah, learning all the new things too, right? Because we have a lot of mods in the game that we've been adding in. That's been super fun too, right? Like, that's been a good experience, learning all the cool stuff. Dude, this game, I'm telling you, is fucking OP, bro. Because you learn, there's so much to add to this game. This game has an infinite amount of replayability, in my opinion. I think we're at about roughly 450 hours in this world right now. This is our first world. It's our only world. We're not going to be. I'm not one of those players that starts over every time an update comes out or anything like that. So we've been pretty much deep into this world and this game exactly as it is. And we've been doing kind of nothing else, you know? And that's been a really cool experience for us as well. And I'm glad that we've been able to do it like this, you know? Like have this unique experience with this unique game pattern and all that fun shit. And it's been cool. It's been cool to see all the different things, all the different possibilities. And of course, a lot of that comes from the community, you know, the community. If you're not familiar with this game, if you've never played this one yet, first off, you're fucking up. All right, this is a great game. Get it? Quit playing around. It's like $22 American, 20 euros. Get the game. Right? Fucking send it, dude. If this looks remotely interesting to you, you need to go and just take the dive. It's well worth it, in my opinion, and in most pieces, in most people's opinions, anyway. I love playing this game while we have learned all this. You have had a lot to like. Oh, yeah, dude. This game has been super fun, man. I've had a pretty good time playing it overall, for sure. Which is kind of like my big thing. It's kind of like I like playing new games. I like playing different games, which is something I actually prefer to do. Yeah, no, and I do too. I love watching people stream this game while I'm playing this game, which is actually what I was doing like all week, man. I was like balls deep in this game all week and watching different streamers come through and, you know, seeing what, oops, that's not what I meant to do. Seeing what other people are building, how they're playing, what mods they're using, what's making the game unique for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a really cool experience, I think, to be able to be in a position to have that capability of like, oh, what are you doing that's different? Like, oh, cool, that's fun, you know, so forth and so on. We need more stairs. Let's see if we can do this while using as many of these rocks as possible. Nope, they have to be the same rock. I forgot about that. Okay. That's not bad. Good start. That's gonna have to change. Unfortunately, we were close. We almost did it right the whole way through. Yeah, if you're watching that, that'd be pretty funny actually. If you're watching this stream right now, if you're alive and you do not have this game, you are fucking up. There's there's no other way to say that. You are missing out, man. This is a good game, especially if you have any, you know, experience in these sandbox voxel games, you know, Minecraft or whatever. Yeah, man, this is where it should be, brother. This is the perfection of that style of game, in my opinion. Which, as said before, is the only one that is valid, and yours doesn't matter. Get this game. Yep, Christina knows it too. We all know it, bro. Where are you at? Where are you at? Why aren't you playing too? What? Why did that one? Oh, because we had the other one filled up. Yeah, that's fair. But dude, the community, yeah, $22, all the mods are free. You can't beat, you're absolutely right, you can't beat that. I mean, think about what the industry is doing too with Bethesda is fucking up mods, bro. Bethesda used to be so good about that, and then they got mad because, you know, people were making money without them making a cut, and so they started charging for players to put mods out. Are you serious? What? Who thought that was a good idea? Who thought that that was going to be sustainable? Like, come on, man. What? No. Get out of here, dude. Yeah, that's a good point too, right? It's something that you know, there's something out there in this game that you didn't know you wanted added into it, and so you realize that somebody has already added it into the game via a mod out of their own fruition, like out of their free will. They decided they were going to get good about making XYZ, and it's powerful, man. It's a powerful thing for that free level of creativity, you know? When somebody's like, hey, you know what'd be really fun in this game? Dragons. You know what's not in this game? Dragons. You know what I know how to do? Make dragons. What? Pegasus, unicorns, animals, dinosaurs, like you name it, dude. Somebody's got it. Somebody's got it in this game. I'm a huge fan of the modding community of this game, and anybody who does any kind of mod stuff in this game is a true champion and hero to the not only this community but to the internet as a whole, you know? Like, you're doing it, bro. You're the reason that the internet does so well for a lot of this stuff, in my opinion. Otters? Yeah, dude, otters? Are you serious? Otters would be sick. I can't wait. I hope Bjork pushes in with that idea. I hope he comes up with a way to implement that successfully, and I hope him the best of luck with making that mod. That is something we will definitely add into this game if he can nail that out. Yeah, I want otters. What? Otters are adorable. They make hilarious sounds. They're super fun. Yes. What? Like, what else is needed to know? Otters. You want otters in this game? Somebody's working on it. Don't worry about it. Somebody's got your back already, broski. I just realized the music stopped. What's up with that? Okay, nothing was up with that. I just had to click on the link again. Why does it do that? The Road to Mordor by Ezra Lipp. That's a name. Yeah, the cinematic music has been the recent thing that we've been attached to. I don't know. I don't know why the algorithm gods have decided to send us to cinematic music, but I tell you what, they're doing it right. That is, it's super fun. Too far. Oh yeah, we gotta go check on our holo. Anything in here today? Oh, we did get some more things in here today. Mushrooms, random mushrooms. That's cool. I'll just eat those. Seeds, turnip seeds, not as cool, but you know, whatever. I take seeds all day. Onion seeds, fun. Bald cypress seeds. Oh, shit. We don't have that. That's fucking cool. What else we got? Flax seeds, bet. Spelt seeds, bet. More spelt seeds. Dude, we got a whole new tree seed from this. Okay, man. Yes. That is, that's fantastic. Okay, cool. So I did not know that. Primitive Survival adds in tree hollows. Tree hollows can be cut down and replanted or repurposed somewhere else as a small storage chest, if you will. But what I did not know is that if you do not cut down the tree hollow, it will over time slowly regenerate more loot inside of it. That loot basically consists of seeds, plants, fruits, vegetables, fungus, whatever. Basically anything you could imagine a raccoon would store inside of a tree hollow, I guess. And it just it over time will refill, and I did not know that was a thing. So this time we left the tree hollow. We have about 4 or 5 that we found total, and we've been cutting them down every time and bring them back to the location of our bases. But this time we left this one here, which I had no idea was here. We just found it, which is great because it's right outside of our garden area, and it refills itself. And this is what I'm talking about. We have bald cypress seeds, which we have not seen any bald cypress trees at all. So this is a great way to get seeds that otherwise would be a very big adventure to go find naturally into the world. So this is pretty good, man. Definitely recommend Primitive Survival mod. It's super fun, super great, very game changing as far as that goes. I just bought Dark Pine seeds. Dark Pine? What the fuck? No, I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, I did. I had no idea that was going to be a thing, and this is the first tree hollow that we have found since we have learned. I'm pretty sure you were the one that told me that, Christina, on a side note. I don't think I knew that beforehand. But yeah, that's, well, it's fucking badass is what it is. Now we have more tree seeds to plant. I'm actually going to go plant these down right over here inside of the garden in just a second. Okay, we need to put that down. We need our... I'm pretty sure we have fanned stones back at the little chest monster that we put. Dark pine seeds. Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing either, man. That's super interesting. I'm very curious about what those look like. I assume they're just literally a darker pine, which honestly would be perfect in my opinion, because pine is beautiful the way it is. But if you have a slightly darker variant of it, send it. Okay. Did I have some? I do have a little bit. That's what I needed to know. So I need to blend in that pathway. And I think the easiest way to do that is to literally blend in the pathway by just kind of sporadically placing some of the original pathway block and some of the fanned block that we have. And the fanned claystone cobblestone specifically. It's for a stupid necklace. I can't plant it. Oh no! Oh no, Christina got, dude. I'm so sorry to hear that. Damn. Well, at least you'll have a really cool and unique necklace. I mean, you know, you take with what you got. Yeah. You basically have to at this point. Like, you don't really have a choice. You have to make that necklace now. Like, fuck you, seeds that don't grow trees. You're a necklace. Damn, dude, we are bad out of rocks. That is disappointing. Yep, we are out of rocks. We need, like, maybe a stack more, too. All this snow. Boo. Boo snow. Of course, all my fruit trees are DI dead. I like that the little fence posts have snow building up on them in a very specific pattern. It's kind of fun. Shady trade. Oh, you bought him. Interesting. What's a shady trader? What do you mean by that? Like, you mean like he's a dickhole, or do you mean like legit there's a shady trader? Oh, we got plenty of that. Nice. Oh, I left the fucking rubble hammer. We gotta do better about that. That's probably enough claystone. Let's yeah, we got enough dirt. We have enough claystone. Let's go plant this live. What is this? Bald cypress? I don't know what bald cypress even looks like. Can I? Bald cypress. It's very white. No, you didn't. I did, brother. I did leave that hammer back there. I fucking suck. Oh, it makes a lot of white furniture stuff. Interesting. That could be cool. Draconic tin bronze harness. Well, harness for any draconic mount. What does that do? There's so much stuff in this game, man. Longstroth hive panel. What the hell is that? Oh. Oh, it's for the super golden combs thing. Yeah, it is a very pale color, to say the least. Sorry, I popped my mic a little bit there. Interesting. I think it's yellow and white, kind of different variants for it. Cool. Okay. Well, I mean, we're gonna grow it, obviously. Probably won't use it too much. I'm not a huge fan, bro. I'm not a huge fan of the super white pale wood. Also, though, I do have the texture pack mat on Free Fairy Wren, which Fairy Wren does change a lot of the different colors and textures and stuff like that I have in the game. So, to be fair, it may not look like that in your game, right? I need to make some of those soon just because they look neat. They do look pretty cool, I gotta tell you. I only recently started getting into the golden combs to try to figure it out. I went with the ceramic ones just because I knew it was going to be easier to make a mass quantity, which we obviously needed. And I'm kind of glad too because, you know, it's going to save time and effort. Alright, Boris. Get out of the snow. Time to go. We need to go back to the hammer forge. We need to go back to making a bunch of stones, excuse me. That way we can make a couple more path blocks. That way we can finish this path block up and call it for the day, brother. We're feeling it and we're feeling good about it, but we need to get somewhere with it. You know what I'm saying? All them billy goats around here. I hear them. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I did. I was trying to get in that run in really quick, man. I was trying to fucking just get over here to get this rubble broken down. I just hate that I keep leaving my tools in every which direction, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, what I'm gonna be doing in the future very soon is starting to make, like, when I get to steel, I'm gonna make like 10 of each tool and just leave them at different locations around my map, just so I don't have to deal with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not gonna be any, oh no, I left it over there. Like, doesn't matter, I got 3 more in the same station. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be all right. Whoops, pop my mic. Classic dumbass. I know, dude. I know I'm not the only one that does it. It's just so silly to me, because it's like, it's not complicated to not be silly, but you know. Yeah, I do tend to squirrel it off every now and then. Let me see about this. Okay, we should have plenty now. Let's head back. finish up this dumbass path. Call it a day for the path. Smart dumper. That's you know, that's like a fair accusation in my opinion. You can be a smart dumb person, I feel like that makes sense. Cecil can't be wrong, right? If you were smart enough to pick Cecil, there's no way that Cecil can be dumb enough to not be right. That's how that works. I feel you. That's how I am with my wife. I'm a pretty smart real life person, and if I picked my wife, and that makes her a pretty smart person. Even though she's eating shrimp and ramen right now, which is quite a pick, but you know, that's what she's in for. I have a feeling we went in the wrong direction again. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, for sure I am. But you know. Me, yes. Her, not as much. You know, we try to do the whole, how do you say it? Like, maintaining a boundary. You know what I'm saying? Like that little, you know, shit, dude. We've been married for like fucking 13, 14 years. You gotta keep some secrecy involved. You can't just let it all out immediately, you know? Try to spread it out over the decades. This music is epic for this run. I love it. Be that way. So you gotta. Yeah, I'm sure eventually it'll happen, but you know, it tis what it tis for now. Enjoy it while I can, you know what I'm saying? Alright, looks like we're about at the location that we need to be at. Ah, man. This has been an epic workload getting this shit established, dude. It's like, it's a lot in the most positive way possible, and I love it. But most important, Boris, come on, bro. Most importantly, the path from the bee garden out to our current world path is now 90% connected. We have one little stretch right here, which isn't even that big. It's about 1470 to, it's about 120 blocks long. It's about a 10 block elevation difference. So really all we have to do is get this to come up and over a little bit and have it to go physically up elevation wise, and then we'll have a sky bridge that we're going to build there. That'll be nice and connected. We can have the world put together in one spot, and we can have everything connected via pathway that we can just run in and out, go back and forth, and have everything connected. Dude, this world is fucking it, dude. This world is doing what it needs to do right now. I love that. Don't know why the snow is being weird up there on that top level, but still somehow going in front of this door. I don't know what's up with that. That's kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie to you. The rest of it is working out super good. I am loving it. We are having a great time do this stuff, man. This is it. You know what I'm saying? This is it. But I do think that's going to do us for the day, man. We've been playing super hard all day. We've gotten a good, I don't know, like 5-6 hours in, even though we definitely had a crazy disconnect earlier, which I do apologize about, guys. I really am sorry. I don't know why my stream just disconnected on its own. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. You know, it happened, whatever. Moving on. Don't forget, guys, you know, you've been watching some Choco get good. We've been getting good at some business story. I appreciate you guys hanging out with us. I really do. We are moving this week from Florida to Texas. That's about 2,200 miles for anybody not familiar with the states or the southern states in general. I will not be streaming next weekend or probably have a video out at all, and I do apologize for that. I hate to break my streak, but unfortunately, you know, just it is what it is. I will be back as soon as I can whenever I get my stuff. I will keep posting on the YouTube. If anything, make sure you follow me over there on that. I also do dual stream on Twitch as well. Feel free to come check us out either way. I appreciate everybody hanging out with us today, man. It's been super fun. I appreciate it, Christina. Of course, yeah, man, it's going to be good. I do have the Discord link up. Feel free to hang out and come chill in there. Post up and let me know what's going on with your worlds, with your life, and what games you're playing, man. I always have a good time with it. Until next time, guys, I hope you have a super good week. I hope you have a super good day. And I will see you guys next time, man. Until then.